Hey folks, and sorry for my delayed intro. It is Monday, November the 25th. It is 1:35 p.m. and the temperature is a slightly chilly 7 degrees Celsius. And I'm here at Yonge and Seals on the southwest corner. Just got off the 60 Seals West bus. I rode it all the way here from Pioneer Village Station. I'm here at the northern end of the city. It's a cloudy day and rather a bit chilly. And for this walk, I'm going to be making my way south down Yonge Street from Seals Avenue to Finch Station. So I'm in the neighborhood of Newtonbrook in the borough of North York. And we're only 1 month away from Christmas Day, and I can't wait for the upcoming Christmas holidays. On the right is Centrepoint Mall. I once did a video doing a tour around Centrepoint Mall, and very soon this mall will be demolished, and it's going to be replaced with houses, condos, residential buildings, all that sort of thing. And I'm currently walking south on the west side of Yonge. And this week, Black Friday is happening, which will be this coming Friday, the 29th of November. And you know, all of the most items will be on sale for Black Friday. I think up to 40% off. And this week is the week that a lot of folks will be doing their Christmas shoppings because almost all of the items are going to be on sale. There's Hudson's Bay. And today is the day after the Santa Claus parade, which was yesterday. And I was streaming the Santa Claus parade. I was at Blower and Bathurst when I was streaming the big Santa Claus parade, and I was very lucky to see Santa Claus returning to Toronto. I had the opportunity of seeing Santa Claus returning back into the city. Well, first of all, we first saw Mrs. Claus before seeing the actual Santa Claus, and I have to say I had a really great time yesterday during the Santa Claus parade, and not only I was streaming, a lot of the YouTube streamers were also streaming the parade, and it was a lot of fun. There's No Frills, Jollibee. It's a Filipino fast food restaurant, or should I say fast food restaurant. So on the left is the neighborhood of Newtonbrook East, and on the right will be the neighborhood of Newtonbrook West. I'm very familiar with these neighborhoods in the borough of North York. And I have been to Centrepoint Mall so many times throughout my entire life, where they have Canadian Tire, Hudson's Bay, the Canada Computer and Electronics, the beer store, and of course the Canada Computers and Electronics used to be Zellers and Target way back then. And this area is filled with a lot of the Persian restaurants, a few small restaurants, supermarkets. And even though I'm Persian, I know a lot of the Persian restaurants around here. And of course, Yonge Street is one of the world's longest streets in Canada. And I remember that Terror of Two Shots did a legendary walk along the entirety of Yonge Street, at least 58 kilometers from East Gillenbury all the way south down towards Lake Ontario at Yonge and Queens Quay. And that's like a 18-hour walk. I'm not sure if I will be able to walk for at least 18 hours from way up north to Queens Quay and Yonge, right by Lake Ontario. As we're crossing Moore Park Avenue, it's a very nice street in the neighborhood of Newtonbrook West. There's the Saffron restaurant. I've been inside this restaurant so many times. Where they have one of the best Persian foods ever. Ontario's #1 Mazda dealer. Interesting. And not only that, this whole stretch is filled with a lot of the Persian restaurants and supermarkets. Also a lot of the businesses, retail stores, all that sort of thing. And it is also the last week of November, and then this coming Sunday will be the first day of December, and we're getting really close to the end of the year of 2024 before the year of 2025 arrives. And of course, along this stretch of Yonge Street, you'll see a lot of the YRT buses, as well as the TTC buses running along this stretch. Oh man, it is cold. It kind of feels like -1, even though according to my phone, the weather forecast says we're currently sitting at 7 degrees. There's the Horlock supermarket, and that market opened back in 1989. It has been here for quite a long time. So if I do let's do the math here. If I do one sec. Let's go to my calculator. So now we're in the year of 2024, and we do minus 19. Whoops. One sec. Minus 1989. So the Horlock supermarket has been here for at least 35 years. That's a really long time. 35 years. So what I did was I did the subtraction I was doing 2024 minus 1989 equals 35. And they even got a Popeyes right beside the Horlock supermarket. And these two plazas that you see across the street on the east side of Yonge, they're like somewhat a bit big. And those are somewhat a bit small, like a small plaza. Those two small plazas. I mean, a bit big though. And there's the Arzon supermarket, but not as big as the supermarket, which is way over there. Toronto Exchange. And speaking of Toronto, you guys will be seeing a very cool Persian restaurant called Toronto. I wonder with Henry, Liam, and then later on Vasily and Mikey had joined us back then. They've got so many of the money exchange stores at this plaza. Here it says the Toronto Exchange. And over there, cash for gold. Oops. There we go. I had to adjust my camera for a sec. I remember doing a live stream along Yonge Street, along this stretch, when I was doing a collab with Henry, and that was when we both went to Chef Brizza, which we've just passed a while ago, which is right beside Osmos, at the corner of Yonge and Seals, Patricia Avenue, beginning west of Yonge. Whoops. There we go. Let's see, 53B Seals East. I'll be heading east to Morningside Avenue. And the 53B branch used to terminate at Markham Road and Seals, but now it's going to Morningside. I might as well end my video inside Finch Station at the subway platforms, because why not? Oh, look what I see. I see Tabriz Gathering. It's a very small plaza. They have Tabriz, Pizza Hut, Tim Hortons. Also, Tabriz is a city in Iran. That's the Wedgwood Plaza. And I hear sirens. That's the paramedic ambulance. Yep, there he goes. But some cars were already moving when the ambulance was coming by with their sirens on. Normally when you see an ambulance approaching with their flashing lights and their sirens on, you always want to move to the side and to allow all the emergency vehicles pass by, because it is against the law. And we're approaching two streets, Drury Avenue on the right, Cumber Avenue on the left. And once upon a time, there used to be a bowling alley at the corner of Yonge and Cumber. That was way back then. I used to go to that location so many times when I was like 9 or 10 years old, and unfortunately it's not there anymore. But there is the other bowling alley coming up at Yonge and Dundas in downtown. And the bowling alley will be at Yonge and Dundas starting next month. All right, crossing Drury Avenue. I once recorded. I once did a walking video along Drury Avenue from Bathurst Street to Yonge, and then I continued all the way south down Yonge towards Finch Station. It's also a very nice street in the neighborhood of Newtonbrook West. Yeah, but sadly, the Bolorama is not even there anymore. It's sad that the Bolorama got demolished here at Yonge and Cumber on the southeast corner, and here also used to be Food Basics. Man, my hands are a bit cold, but oh well. I mean, sometimes it's worth it. I mean, we're almost at Finch Station anyways. I'm not really that far from Finch Station. As the Viva Blue Bus. It's a articulated Viva bus. And H Mart is coming up very soon. Taste the Asian flavors at H Mart. Established back in 1982. Jersey 428 Cumber Bus. I recorded that route last Friday. But yeah, I can't believe that we're almost towards the end of November, and this past weekend was Taylor Swift's last weekend in Toronto, performing her last two concerts. Well, I'm pretty sure Taylor Swift will be back here at some point. I'm not sure when. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh man, my nose are running a bit. Sometimes when you're walking in the cold, most likely your nose will start to run. Well, let's say if we're not dressed warm enough, then yes. And that's what could happen. So yeah, I mean, my most favorite part of the Santa Claus parade was the clowns. There was so many clowns at the parade. I thought that we would have just called it a clown parade, even though there was like so many clowns. But I mean, obviously, it was the Santa Claus parade, not the clown parade. But I think last year's Santa Claus parade was a bit better than this year's Santa Claus parade. There is Finch Station, but I'll be using the entrance at Yonge and Finch on the northwest corner. And we're approaching the North American Center, where again Mr. Strides used to work at. That's the 125 Drury and the 53B Seals East. Yonge and Hendon / Bishop Avenue that begins east of Yonge. And the North American Center connects to Finch Station. And later on, the Line 1 will be extending along Yonge Street, like underneath Yonge Street from Finch Station to Richmond Hill. That will be way in the near future. And look what I see coming up on the left. Taranto, a Persian cuisine. Man, I can't wait to go back to Taranto. One of Toronto's best Persian restaurants. So I think starting in 2 years is when the Yonge line will be extending north underneath almost the entirety of Yonge Street, but not the full entirety. So it will extend from Finch Station, even though right now it's still the last station on Line 1, and it's going to be ending off all the way north to Richmond Hill, a bit north of Thornhill. But yeah, I mean, time is flying so fast. Even though we're almost towards the end of November. And here we are at Yonge and Finch by Finch Station. So now we're in the neighborhood of Willowdale. So actually I'm in two neighborhoods, Willowdale and Newtonbrook. Alright, so I'll end my video inside Finch Station, but I want to say thank you in advance. So I hope you all enjoyed the walk along Yonge Street in the neighborhood of Newtonbrook, where we've started off at Yonge and Seals, and we've made our way south on Yonge to Yonge and Finch by Finch Station. And don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I have an Instagram account at Japan TTC Explorer as well. So I'm going to head inside the station to warm myself down. It's been a fun walk, and my Pocket 2 camera is almost out of battery. Yep, so I want to thank you all so much for watching. Have a good day, and we will see you all next time. Alright, here I go inside Finch Station. Just wanted to say my outro in advance because I sometimes feel uncomfortable doing my outros at a very busy subway station. So that's why I had to do it right away. I'll be heading back home.